When you do grading, you want to keep the same fit and overall balance of shape throughout all sizes. How do you apply this to two-piece sleeve patterns? Hi, I'm Jin. Welcome to Pant Studio 101. Two-piece sleeve grading today. I showed you a 7-piece jacket body grading in episode 117 when you have princess seams on the front and back. Now you know how to grade pattern pieces. And we did 1-piece sleeve grading as well in episode 125. If you haven't watched them yet, the link will be in the description box. When you do grading, you want to keep the same fit throughout all sizes and overall balance of shape. With that in mind, let's do two-piece sleeve grading. This is the pattern we graded last time. I'm going to use this body pattern to show you how to match armhole with sleeve pattern grading. Before you grade sleeve patterns, you always grade body patterns first, so you know the increment of body armhole length. I'll show you how to check that later. The grading rule I'm using for this tutorial is 2 inches at the chest. When you increase 2 inches to the chest circumference, your bicep will be increased by 3/4 of an inch, and your wrist, sleeve hem, will be increased by 1/2 of an inch. And I'm not grading in length. Okay, let's start with bicep. This is bicep line. To increase 3/4 of an inch to the bicep, you have to decide how much you want to increase on the top sleeve and under sleeve. Look at the bicep. The top sleeve one is wider than the under sleeve one, right? So ideally, 60% and 40% would be great. 60% of 3/4 of an inch on the top sleeve, 40% of 3/4 of an inch on the under sleeve. If your smallest size or biggest size is very far from your base size, yes, I would keep this portion of grading on top sleeve and under sleeve. So for example, if your base size is extra small and you're gonna grade to, let's say, 2 extra large, then I would do that 60% and 40%. However, if your base size is medium and you're gonna grade to the extra small and extra large, it's okay to grade 1/2 and 1/2 on the top sleeve and the under sleeve. Because it's a really small amount, it won't change the balance of the shape. So I'm going to grade 3/8 of an inch on the top sleeve, 3/8 of an inch on the under sleeve. 3/8 of an inch on the top sleeve means 3/16 of an inch on each side. And the same, to increase the bicep on the under sleeve, 3/16 of an inch on each side. So above the bicep line, you can increase the same amount. Let's take a look at the armhole depth. Hey, I want you to know that I have a master class that teaches you about pants balance. I show you how to draft the pants base frame and how to fix the pants balance if you are working on existing pants patterns. A lot of fitting issues with pants can be resolved simply by examining the pants balance. Head over to my website patternstudio101.com and watch that masterclass. Sleeve armhole depth depends on how much you increased on body armhole depth. From 0 at the underarm point, let's say you go up 3/16 of an inch for armhole depth. Then you want to increase 3/16 of an inch for the sleeve cap height. Then what about the point for outseam and inseam? If this is 0 and the shoulder point moved up 3/16 of an inch, I would go up the point for outseam by 1/8 of an inch, and for the point for inseam, we'll go up by 1/16 of an inch. Once you connect the point, the grading line will be like this in pink. I'm going to show you how to match those notches to the notches on the bodice pattern in a moment. But for now, let's do grade sleeve hem first. We're going to increase 1/2 of an inch at the sleeve hem, 1/4 of an inch on each panel, then 1/8 of an inch on each side. When you connect the grading line, it will like this. How the armhole notches work on the body and the sleeve, most of the time, sleeve armhole length is longer than the body armhole length because we have ease at the sleeve cap. Not all the time, but many times. When we have ease should be only on the sleeve cap, and you don't have any ease at the underarm. Then these two lengths should be the same, no matter base sizes or graded sizes. You measure the length, make notches with the same length. And those two lengths should be the same, so you measure not only base size, the graded sizes, and make their length the same. For the front, those two should be the same, and these lengths are the same. However, those two lengths doesn't have to be the same. Most of the time, sleeve length is longer than the body. And also the back part, because sleeve has ease, sleeve armhole is longer than the back armhole on this part. This is how we grade two-piece sleeve patterns. If you ever want to have PDF written instructions for my YouTube tutorials, go to my website and join my membership. Every Wednesday when my new video drops, I send PDF written instructions to your inbox. I'll send you my YouTube video list as well, so you can easily find the exact lesson you need. Go to my website, patternstudio101.com/YouTube. The link will be in the description box. This channel is totally dedicated for young professionals to take their pattern making skills to the next level. Have a wonderful week. See you next time. If you love my videos, why don't you join my email list? I'll send you armhole depth chart, dart calculator for skirt and pants, how to measure guide, and much more resources as a welcoming gift. And you will get my weekly emails with great tips and techniques about pattern making. Go to my website patternstudio101.com and sign up.